Waiters Academy live stream. Today I am not going to preach or whatever, rant, anything. If anybody wants to come in and talk and share information and ask questions, we're gonna do it. I'm just chilling, drinking my coffee, just finished my workout. And that's it, man. It is what it is. Um, we we're moving forward with with a lot of things that are going on right now, and I hope that in the near future we're gonna be able to help even more. I just had a talk with one of your students at the Waiters Academy. He was complaining that the weighted training course and all the courses at the Waiters Academy don't have barkeeper knowledge and skills. And it's funny because we I have talked with a friend of mine who's a barkeeper from Las Vegas back in the days, working as a bar manager now. He started his own bar academy, and hopefully we're gonna be able to put his barkeeper course on the Waiters Academy one day, so we can also, you know, give this knowledge and those kind of skills for people who want to have it. Um, Other than that, the Waiters Academy is about waiters. Okay, waiting tables, starting as a busboy, backup waiter, head waiter. Now with the leadership class, we're gonna talk about how to be a great supervisor or manager. Uh, but the leadership class is basically how to be a leader. Doesn't matter if you're a supervisor or waiter or you're a busboy, you can be a leader anyway. But we are going to talk about how to be a great restaurant manager, because I guess the goal to everybody's goal is to grow in this business. It doesn't matter where you start today or where you have started or where you've been. You you know, your goal most of the time is to become a supervisor, to become a assistant restaurant manager. Eventually, if you work in a hotel, F&B manager. So. mm yeah, the leadership course will you know, cover those grounds, and hopefully we have more and more real leaders as restaurant managers, because that's gonna make the job of the waiters much easier and much more pleasant. So let's see what's gonna happen. Anyway, like I said, I am just chilling today and not doing anything. Yves Pantaleon, have you watched Top Gun? It's really cool. Am I late? Yves, you're not late. You're just the first person on the live, and you asked me if I watched Top Gun. I watched Top Gun probably like 20 years ago. Probably 20 years ago. Maybe even more than 20 years ago. Maybe 30 years ago. I don't know. I watched Top Gun when I was still a young man. So that's been many years. I mean probably 30 years ago. I don't know why you're gonna watch Top Gun right now, man. I mean, it's funny, but yeah, I mean Top Gun is one of the coolest movies ever made. So you know, those things, they never get old. Great movies never get old, and great music also, because for example right now, I every day I listen to Tupac Shakur. I mean, Tupac died in 1996. What is this now, 28 years ago? How many years ago? 26 years ago. 26 years ago, Tupac died 26 years ago, man, and his record sounds like he just made it yesterday. And I would rather listen to Tupac to any new rapper, or any other rapper from the past too, because I mean, just it's amazing. For me, this, you know, it's been great. I've been listening to Tupac for many years. Yeah, again, 30 years probably. So yeah, you have movies. You have really, wow. We're talking about movies and music, but Hey man, you can't talk about business all the time, about food and beverage all the time, you know. By the way, guys, anybody that has any knowledge about what's the name of the island that I go now? We go to a Greek island. Cap, Cap, what was the name? Car, Capun. Yeah, I forgot the name. Yeah. Anyway, we go for a vacation to Greece. We go to Greece on vacation, and we chose a small island close to um, close to Creta. So I don't think I'm gonna meet any one of you there. It's a very small boutique island, but that's what we're looking for. We're looking for some nice beaches and some quiet, peaceful time and a great Greek food, man. Can't wait. So yeah, um, and listen, I mean, I all the time talk about it, but this is what it is, you know. You, um, I've been to almost every single Greek island, and almost everywhere in the world. In United States, I was traveling a lot, partying a lot. LA, San Diego, Miami, many places. And this is all being a waiter, all right? Being a waiter. And right now, we travel and we enjoy life, mind you, on the money that my wife makes as a barkeeper. You know, we don't spend the money that I make from my business, because it goes back to the business. Everything goes back to the business. I just invest everything back into the business. We don't spend money from anything that I make. So um, you can imagine what a beautiful life you can create for yourself, just by taking the job seriously, improving your knowledge, improving your skills, and being really a top waiter or top waitress. And of course, this is one thing, but you have to also learn how to present yourself and how to hustle to get to the good jobs, so you can start making really good money and enjoying life. And that's what it is. I wish I was 20 years old right now, man, in this time, because the whole world is open to you. Um, uh, for some of you, it's still not open, but it's opening. In the next 3, 5 years will be open. I guarantee you that, because there will be nobody working in the hospitality in the Western Hemisphere, and those people will have to allow hotels and restaurants to hire waiters from everywhere in the world. So the world will open for you too. But yeah, I mean, just yesterday we were talking with God of Wrestling, that he wants to from Greece move to Switzerland now, and he's been studying German, so he can make this move. And how cool is that? I mean, how cool is this? Because Switzerland was a lockdown country. You couldn't go to Switzerland even if you killed somebody. You just can't. And now it's open. You can just take the airplane, land in Zurich, and just walk the streets and get a job. And you're gonna get a job, especially if you speak a little bit of German. You're gonna get a job, because they're suffering just like everywhere else are suffering for waiters. It's unbelievable. So great times to be in this business, and I say this all the time with 100% knowledge in my head that this is a hard job. It's a tough job. It's not easy, but imagine me as a young man when I was what is that? I was 22 years old, 21 years old, and I'm looking forward to escape my country, and the country was locked down. Nobody was taking Bulgarians nowhere. You cannot get a visa from nowhere. You're locked down, and the only way was to get this job on a cruise line, and you get to work 19 hours a day, 7 days a week for 6, 7, 8 months, whatever. and you get paid $300 a month. You know, for me as a Bulgarian kid, that was good money, because you make also tip. But boy, working 19 hours a day, fighting, sleeping in a 40 degree, 50 degree temperature, spitting blood and sweating like, I mean, crazy, man. Lost 16 kilograms the first 2 3 months. I was 16 kilograms down. It was terrible. It was terrible. But I mean, that was the only option. Now you have so many more options. Even if you are anywhere in the world, actually, you can go and work for like Four Seasons or Hilton or whatever, Marriott in Dubai, and you're living in the most amazing city in the world and making money. So great opportunity in front of everybody, as long as you just accept that um, you gotta learn and you have to develop your skills so you can get the good jobs, because just like in every business, in our business, you can be a waiter in the worst restaurant, working like crazy and not making money and just suffering. And the same time, next door, you have a restaurant that is has a really top system, top guest. You work normal hours and you're making good money. God of Wrestling, I was just using your name as an example of how you can switch countries now without no problems. Just move from Greece to Switzerland in a matter of 2 hours, man. So, um, yeah. So it's very very important to understand that you have to search for the better jobs in order to live a better life. So don't get complacent. You gotta go and you gotta be always on top of your game and just hustle. Uh, this is my history. Hello, this is my history. I gotta open a channel like that, man. This is my history, and I have to read from my book. Um, that's that's not bad idea, man. Yeah, I should start reading parts of the book on live streams, and you guys can learn some more about my dark side in the past. So God of Wrestling says, "Good morning, my friend. What's going on, man? How you doing? You're surviving. You're surviving there." Vanya Pavlovich, hey man, haven't seen you in a long time on the live stream. Hope everything is fine with you, Vanya. This is my history. Says emoji, but I don't see it. I gotta put my glasses, man. Smiling emoji. Where are you, sir? I am in Austria right now, up in the mountains. I live in a ski resort in Austria, in the Alps. So that's where I am. Jessica Nunn. Hi, Jessica. Hello. You had a message for me the other day. I remember the name. I don't remember what was the question. But I remember, Jessica Nunn, that you posted some comments on the channel. I hope I answered. Maybe I didn't. I have not been able to get to the Instagram messages and to the WhatsApp messages the last few days. So I apologize, guys, but I'm gonna do my best to get to them in the next few days. And of course, the mentorship class. We gotta continue with that too, but man, it's I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't have the time. I have 4 hours a day that I have to do some things, and I'm looking forward to my son to grow up a little bit more so he can go to childcare for like at least 6 7 hours a day, so I have more time to pay attention to everything that I do. This is my history. I am a waiter in Cappadocia. Wow, nice, man. Cappadocia. I come to the Cappadocia to fly with the balloons, man. I I mean, this is one of the most beautiful places in the world. At least on Instagram it looks like that, but I mean, I know it's beautiful. I gotta come there. Do you know the Cappadocia? Of course I know, man. Yeah, even my wife is scared from the heights, so she can never go close to the edge of a mountain, or even when you're in a when we went to, for example, to the Burj Khalifa, we went all the way to the top of Burj Khalifa. She cannot go close to the window. She's so scared. But when we were talking about going to Cappadocia, and I was telling my little boy that Daddy will take you to a balloon because he loves balloons, and we're gonna fly, and Mom is gonna watch from down. She was like, "No, no, no! If you go to Cappadocia, I will jump in the balloon too." All right, whoa, you sure? Yeah. Nice. That's a very nice, very interesting. Never talked to anybody from Cappadocia before. So great to see you on the live stream, my friend. Stefan, tomorrow is the day I come back to sleep in my own bed and see my family. I can't wait. I bet you cannot wait, man. I know how you feel when you're young, especially when you're young and you've been away. You've been working so hard and you save some money, and it's this last day. You just cannot stop smiling, and it's just like so jumpy. And I feel you, brother. And enjoy the time. Enjoy the time, and take a rest, and let's talk after a few weeks or something, and let's see what we can do to get you a great job, and you continue with your career as a waiter, man. Let's see what we can do about it. It's been a hard season, but I learned a lot. I bet you learn, and that's how it is, guys. You put yourself in a uncomfortable situation. All right, if you're looking for comfort all the time, you're never gonna learn. You're never gonna make a progress, and you're never gonna find the good jobs and live the good life. You gotta put yourself out there in a difficult situation that you can survive. You can fight back. You can learn. You can work hard. Of course, make some money, and that's how you get it. For example, I never talked about that before, but I when I was young, right after the army, I in the army I started playing poker. All right, and I was cheating, and I was basically stealing the money from the all the soldiers, and I was living large because I was making so much money playing poker. You can't imagine. So after I left the army, I started my business first, and I was making a lot of money. But I kept playing poker, but not with people anymore. I was playing poker on the machines, and at this time, I mean, there was no chance you win anything from the machine because those machines were owned by the mafia in Bulgaria, and they were made so you can lose money and no chance that you can win money. But I was stupid, young kid, and like I said, I was making a lot of money. So I was playing poker, and I was really suffering because I understood that this is what I was doing is wrong. I was making so much money, and you're broke all the time and I told you the story yesterday, and and then came this time that because I wanted to leave the country, and then came this opportunity to go and work in the summer on the cruise line, and when I went to work there, and I was earning money the hard way, because it's one thing to do business and make easy money because it was easy money, and it's a completely different thing to work for your money 19 hours a day like a freaking hell, man. It was the hardest time in my life probably ever. It was really hard. It was really bad. The situation was really bad. The living conditions, there was no food, there was no air. It was really, really bad. I mean, this time working on a cruise line was not like you working on a cruise line right now. Sorry about that. So I go there and I work. I work 6 months, and I come back because I was at the time also in college. and I went back. I came back and I started college again, and I saved like $4,000 or something like that. And believe me, I never again went to play poker because I had made this money with my sweat and blood, and I'm talking about blood. I was fighting all the time. Um, uh, it was it was a it was a it was a bad situation, man, and and I never in my life went to play to gamble again. Never, never, ever. So this was like a blessing in disguise to go on the cruise line and work like a hell and save this money and come back. And I was like, am I the stupidest man in the world to go back into the poker room and waste this money that I worked so many months and hard for them? No freaking chance. And that's how I stopped playing poker and stopped gambling. And then when I went back to Vegas, everybody was losing their money on gambling, and I never ever ever put a dollar on a table or on a machine or whatever. So that was a blessing for me. Um, Stefan say, when you realize how hard it is to make money, you start to value the money more. Yeah, absolutely. That's why the rich people spoil their kids, because they give them everything for free. Those kids never had to work for money. They never had to suffer. They never have to be worrying about how to make money, and they don't know it, and so they're spoiled. And when the real life hits them back, you know those people, they have really hard time. I know a lot of rich people, because I work with rich people here, and I see their kids, uh, how they go through life, man, and it's really tough, because they have no idea how hard it is to make money. And once the money is spent, yeah, a lot of them just basically kill themselves, because they got nothing. But they got nothing. They have no skills. They have no knowledge. The money was always given to them for free, and suddenly you don't have money. You cannot make anything. So that's bad. But yes, it's a great experience, especially for a young person, to go in a foreign country. And I know it was not easy. I know that you had to deal with some bad colleagues and some bad guests and some bad management, and it was not easy, man. And it's always, you in your mind, oh man, I pack my stuff and I go back home to mommy. Okay, yeah, but that's not the way succeed in life. You gotta go through these tough times, tough shit, because this is what makes you the real man. That makes you a hard, driven person, and that's what's gonna make you and help you in the future when you got some tough shit going on for you to get over it, you know. Because as hard as this job was, on the cruise line, and then of course I went through some other stuff, a really hard ship, and dealing with the mafia and losing my business and all those kind of things. But that made me a mentally tough person, and then helped me survive when I really hit the rock bottom in America, and when I ended up with the real thugs, man, with the real thugs, like who, uh, yeah. But all the things that I encounter and live through in my life as a young helped me go through these things and survive, and just came up stronger and wiser and better person. Uh, yeah, this is all in the book, my friend. It's all in the book. Um, yeah, it is what it is. Good, man. Listen, guys. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to teach or preach. Just wanted to sit down and have a nice little chat and drink my coffee. If you have nothing else to say or nothing else to ask or comment, I would just close the live. It's almost half an hour now. and get back to working on this leadership class, man. It's take a while. I mean, everything takes time. You cannot imagine how hard it is to create something out of nothing. I mean, it's like crazy, man. I have to learn so much, and I have to process all this information that I'm learning and take the essence of it and just put it in my words and try to translate that to you in a way that everybody gets inspired and understand the basics of what we are talking about and what is this. It's not easy. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of nerves. But the good thing is that I have nothing else to do, and I have some free time every day, so I am using it to do that. And I hope I help people. Um, and I see I help people, of course, but I really hope that we help more and more people. And I'm really looking forward to bring this to a bigger, to a big business, so we can start opening those free schools, man. This is what I really want to do, man. This is my goal with the Waiters Academy. I really want to open in-person schools, and everything's gotta be free. Everything's gotta be free. I want to teach every single kid in the world how to be a waiter, and I don't care if they're gonna be a waiter for the rest of their life, but at least to teach them how to start their journey. You can become a waiter today, and in 2 years you can be a freaking uh, rocket science, everything. You can be anything, but you have to have this knowledge and this opportunity to get a job and start making money and support yourself through whatever else you want to do. Because how many people go through college working as waiters to support themselves? I did that. In the summertime, I jump on the ship, and I work hard like a motherfucker, and I save the money, so I don't have to work through the study months, and I just chill and party most of the time. But go through the college, making money in the summer as working as a waiter. And that's how it is. And a lot of people were working all year long as waitresses. I have a bunch of friends, girls and guys that work waiters during their college years to support themselves. And that gives you opportunity. You pay your bills, you pay your rent, you pay whatever. So yeah, this is my dream. I hope that we are able to do it. And let's see, man. I know that I'm gonna do it. It might take a few years more, but we're gonna do it. Roman, how can we develop the confidence? How can we develop? Develop. I don't know what develop. Maybe that was just wrong word. The confidence. Now, you want to build your confidence. Yeah, if that's the question, because that's the only thing that makes sense. How you build the confidence? All right, you build your confidence by building your knowledge, improving your skills, and getting experience. Those are the three things that build your confidence. All right, if you know everything about the business, all that knowledge that you need to know about F&B, if you have all the skills that it takes to work this job, as bringing the plates, carrying the trays, opening the bottle of wine, taking the orders, punching the orders in, and all those kind of things, timing, and everything that is connected to, you got the skills, and your job it's easier for you to do the job. Your confidence is building up, and of course then you put this into a real job, and you get some experience that will just make you more and more confident. So confidence is not being cocky and just walking around and I'm the man, because you don't know nothing, you have no skills, and you have no experience, and when the shit hit the fan, you're all over it. So that's how you build your confidence. You gotta go learn, you have to study, You have to learn, you got to get the knowledge, then you have to work on your skills, and then get some experience, and your confidence will be just building every single day, every single day, every single day. Um, but that's the only way you really build a confidence and you go to do your job without fear whatsoever, without fear whatsoever. And I work when I started the academy. This is why I started the academy. I had so many young kids coming to the restaurant, and they are scared to go in front of the guest because they don't know nothing about the job, and they're scared that the guest will ask them something that they cannot perform or they cannot answer the question. And this was like fear, I mean freezing out. And because nobody teaches those kids nothing, they have nothing, they hit the floor without no knowledge and no skills. And of course they're scared. And you go there, and I was like, why are you so scared, man? I mean, because I don't know this and I don't know that. And then I was like, okay, I need to teach those people how to hit the floor already with some confidence, because already they have the knowledge, already they have the skills, and that's what the Waiters Academy is all about. You know, I want you guys to go and get a job, but with the certificate, with the knowledge, and with the skills, you're gonna be the best new waiter that they have ever seen, and that's gonna build your confidence tremendously in a very short time. You know, you get some experience in a few months, man. You'll be like, I'm the top waiter in the world. Um, Craig Bailey, what's up, man? What's up in Jamaica? You waking up again early for a job? My God, man, that's got to be again 5 o'clock in the morning. Hi, my friend. What's up? It's good, brother. It's all good. It's all good. Macabri, how do you build our confidence when we lose our hair as we age, while young men have full hair? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have much hair, you know. I never thought about the hair doesn't give me confidence. I don't know. I don't know why would you think about hair. I mean, who cares about hair? I don't know. I mean, I really don't care about my hair. I would rather have no hair whatsoever, but my wife won't let me shave my head because I'm looking like a gangster, she says, and she doesn't like it. But other than that, brother, I don't care about the hair. Or if you're a woman, then of course it's not a pleasant thing, but you cut it short. I know a lot of people, a lot of women, when they grow up old, they just keep the hair short because you know, you cannot hold a long hair when you're getting older and older. But if you're a guy, I don't care what I mean. The hair doesn't give you confidence. Like I said, knowledge, experience, skills. That what gives you confidence. Everything else is in your mind. You just gotta get rid of it. That's it. That's it. You do a great job. That's what gives you confidence. You see the appreciation, the thankfulness in your guest's eyes. That's what gives you confidence. You see the appreciation in your co-workers' eyes. That's what gives you confidence. You know, because you've been teaching them, you've been helping them to do a better job, to have a easier job. That's what gives you confidence. That's how it is, man. Craig Bailey, yes, man. I'm up. It's raining right now. It's raining. Oh, 4:30 in the morning it's raining. And it's super raining right now, but I still have to go to sorry guys, I cannot get rid of this cough, man. This stupid COVID left me with a cough, and there is nothing I can do about it. I finished the freaking thing. I finished it. This whole bottle. I finished it, and I still cannot get rid of the cough. So I gotta do something special. I don't know what I gotta do, but I mean, there's obviously the syrup not gonna get me off the cuff. Listen, Craig. Hey, listen, man. I gotta tell you something. I hate to wake up in the morning. I really hate to wake up in the morning. I always hated it. I was in the army, and I had problems with that with my superiors, because I hated to wake up in the morning, and I was trying to do any tricks to you know, to escape waking up. Uh, I was sleeping in the closet. It was crazy, man. But I hate to wake up in the morning. And suddenly, when I was in Vegas and I got this job as a banquet waiter at the Venetian, and I'm talking about this is the top money that you make in Vegas. You make top money. And those people tell you, hey, you gotta be here 4 o'clock in the morning so we can set up the breakfast. The breakfast starts at 6 o'clock, and you go and go and go and go, and suddenly I was like so pumped up to wake up in the morning and go to work at 4 o'clock in the morning because I knew I am making so much money. I mean, those people were paying us big, big top dollars. All right. And that was the only time in my life that I actually never had no problem waking up in the morning. That was the only time. Yeah. But I understand, my friend. That's waking up 4:30 in the morning. That's too early, man. But anyway, get ready, enjoy your day. Hopefully, you got a good customers, you make good money. Get home, take a rest, and that's how it is, my friend. Mr. Pratamesh, nice to see you. Long time no see, my friend. Hi, Nate. Long time. Yes, long time. I was the first one to complete waiter certificate. I remember, man. What do you think? I remember I remember you very well. You're not so many people that actually completed the course and took the waiter certificate. So I remember all of you guys. How you doing, my friend? What's going on with you? I hope everything is running nice and smoothly in your life. Ah, Jonathan, yes. Hey, good energy. Thanks, appreciate that, man. I mean, listen, guys, I try to inspire you for sure. I think this is very important to create this community, to create this friendship, if you wish, to inspire you to understand. Because I'm a waiter. I've been a waiter all my life. I supported myself through college. I supported myself, you know, in my older years in the United States, and then I came back to Europe and I worked as a waiter in my country. Then I left, I went to Austria. Then I left Austria, I went to Switzerland, and I've been working as a waiter most of the time. Of course, I grew up and I became a manager and blah blah blah. But then I went back to being a waiter because I didn't like to be a manager. And then, of course, the last few years in Switzerland, I was working as a restaurant manager, but only because they just couldn't find me a real restaurant manager to do the job so I can just wait my tables. So I had to take over, but that's another story. The thing is that you have an example now of somebody that's been working as a waiter so many years and have an amazing life. I'm not changing my life with nobody else. I mean, nobody else, okay? Even the darkest year in Vegas when you know, when I thought my life is over and all those kind of things, I don't change this. This is great experience. I'm very proud of me handling this situation because it was tough. It was tough. I was betrayed by anybody. I was just left alone to die, and I handled it and I came up stronger and better and wiser. Um, so you have an example of somebody that's been a waiter and lead a good life and just keep living the good life. And I just hope that I transfer this to you because this is what it takes. In my first year as a waiter, I didn't take the job seriously. I was lazy. I was careless, ignorant. I didn't learn nothing. I was just going through the motion, and nothing good happened to me. All right. And the moment I realized that, hey, I can do with this job whatever I want to do, and I started learning, and I became the best seller, and I became the most knowledgeable guy. And then you see how everybody start taking notice, and you get the best stations, you get the best jobs, you start making a lot of money, and you start living a better life. I was like, whoa, look at this, man. I changed my life in a matter of 1 year. just decided that I'm gonna be a serious man. I'm gonna live like a serious person. I changed my life in 1 year, and bought my house and paid off my bills and paid off my credit cards and paid off my car and just completely in 1 year. And before that, I was broke because I was just like I didn't even care about nothing. So yeah, I hope it's a good energy. I hope it's inspiring you, and I hope that you are going to do the right thing now once you hit the floor today or tomorrow or every day, because being a leader is it's not on and off job. Being a leader, that means 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, you do the right thing. All right, that's what it means, and that's how you change your life. Prathamesh say yes, sir. Hopefully, man. I'm really happy that you came back and join us today. So, Jonathan, thanks to you, I am in downtown Los Angeles at Spire 73. All that information and knowledge. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Hey, uh, man, I'm getting chills when every time when I read a comment like that, I'm getting chills. Thank you, Jonathan. Hey, listen, man, great. Downtown Los Angeles, one of my favorite cities in the world. Working in a top restaurant, it's all you need. you know LA is not an easy town to live. It's a big town, expensive, but you can get a really top job, man. You can make a lot of money. So I'm really happy for you, my friend. Best of luck. Best of luck. Never stop learning, never stop hustling. And I wish I was still in Vegas, man. I come and see you. I used to. There was a days in Vegas when I used to travel every weekend to LA. I go to Sunset Boulevard, of course, and I party there, and it was amazing. But yeah, I miss those days, man. John saying, knowledge you have shared with us has helped so much. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. This is all it is. This is all about it. In LA right now, what time is it gotta be? It's a 10 hours difference, I think, between here and LA. So it's gotta be late, but not as late as Jamaica, because you got 3 hours difference from Jamaica. So that's 4:30. That's gotta be 1:30. 1:30 after midnight in LA. Oh, 2:40. Okay, so it's 9 hours, not 10 hours. All right, I got you. That's pretty late too, man. Um, Thank you for everything. Hey, you're very welcome. Very welcome, and I appreciate you joining us today and saying that, because that's what motivates me. That's what gives me motivation to just keep doing the thing. All right, beautiful. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm gonna close the live stream now. It's been 45 minutes. It's good enough. Great talk. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate every one of you. Hope everybody gets the job they need. Everybody's making good money, and everybody's living a good life, man. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay out of trouble, work hard, and make good money. All right, so you can enjoy life. Have a great day from Jonathan. Thanks, brother, and best of luck to you too. And I hope I see you once in a while back on the live stream, man. I gotta move those live streams a few hours earlier so more people from the West Coast can join us. Cynthia Webster, thank you for your wisdom. Hey, nice to see you back, Cynthia, on the live. Thank you. Appreciate for being here. Appreciate for chiming in. Um, Peace, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock Central European Time. Great. I mean, this is so a great joy for me talking to you and seeing your response. That's amazing. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Ciao.